Welcome back to the channel. So it's been a little while since I've posted a proper video. I've been doing a couple of shorts here and there just to keep it ticking over. But since our last proper video, we've hit that 100 subscriber mark, which is our first real big milestone, which is pretty awesome. So thank you for hitting that subscribe button. It's really appreciated. As of recording this, I think we're at 105. So we're just going to keep going, see what we can do, and keep pushing out decent videos. So let's get straight into today's video, where I'm going to share how I improve my handheld shooting for my client work and how you can do the same by investing in a decent cage setup. Let's get into it. So straight away, let's just put it out there, I am not sponsored for this video. Not sponsored, not sponsored, not sponsored. SmallRig haven't sent anything to me, 100% purchased by myself, and I wanted to just share them with you because I find them really good. So I decided to go for a SmallRig Cage for my Canon EOS R, and it is absolutely fantastic. It helps me get much better handheld shots when I'm shooting either gym or football or any kind of content for either this YouTube channel or my clients. So before I bought this cage, I was kind of balancing the camera in my hand using the flip out screen to kind of counterbalance it, and it wasn't a very good stable setup, and it wasn't a good solid base to shoot handheld footage with. So we're going to go through each bit of kit, detail the reasons why I bought it, the pros and cons, and kind of just so it can help you make the decision on whether something like this is right for you. So first up is the SmallRig Cage itself that you attach all your accessories to. So at the time of me purchasing this, it was £69.99. I'll flash up on the screen here the US equivalent in dollars. And like I've said before, with me shooting with the Canon EOS R, this is the EOS R version that fits to this camera. There's different versions for different cameras, so check the website to see which one is right for your camera. So to attach this to your camera, it's very, very simple. You take your camera, slide it into the back of the cage without the lens attached. There's two fixings at the bottom as well as a screw to make sure it's a nice secure fit. Obviously different cameras might have a slightly different setup, but this is the version for my EOS R, like I say. So once the camera is nice and tight and secured into the cage, take your lens of choice, attach it onto your camera, and away you go. So you've got the cage fitted onto the camera, your lens of choice is also fitted on, you're ready to go, but you need some more accessories just to really help get a nice stable base for some handheld shooting. So my next purchase was the wooden side grip, which at the time of purchase was around $68.99. Again, I'll put the US dollar equivalent up on the screen here. And like I mentioned before, it makes it so much easier to shoot handheld with this side grip. You've got a much wider base, you're not nice and narrow, which would encourage more camera shake. You've got a nice wide grip, it's a solid bit of kit, and it's well worthy of an addition to your cage setup. So I personally have the side grip on the right hand side so that I can still flip out that LCD screen on the left side, put it on a bit of an angle, and so I can clearly see what I'm shooting. Another little bonus with this side grip is that you can attach your microphone of choice to the top of it, which frees up space on the top of the cage for other accessories. It also comes with a nice magnetic Allen key which slides into the side grip, and it's just really handy so when you need to tighten bits and pieces and you don't have to chuck it into your camera bag, you can just slide it into that little gap and away you go. And that leads me nicely to my final purchase for this SmallRig Cage setup, and that is the top handle. Now I know this won't be on everyone's shopping list, but I find it really helpful for a number of reasons. So first off, it's another point to stabilize your footage. So if you don't want to hold it on the side grip, or you're in a confined space and you need to keep it nice and narrow, you can use that top handle and it's nice and easy. The other option for using it is for that low point of view. So a lot of the time with the content that I'm shooting, either in the gym or for football or any other sports, that low point of view really adds to the edit. So like all the other SmallRig accessories, it attaches nice and easily to the cage with the screws that come with the product. And like I say, it's not on everyone's shopping list. It's not something that I use all the time, but when I know that I'm shooting a specific piece of content or a sport, I will keep it in my camera bag or on the actual cage, because I know that I will use it at some point, just to mix up them angles, just to keep the edit nice and interesting, just so it's not always head height, you know, get nice and low, get nice and high. It's a really good bit of kit that can be utilized for that. So with all that in mind, the total cost of this setup for the Canon EOS R is £157.79 with the US equivalent in dollars up on the screen here. and this can be reduced further if you decide to not go for the top handle because you don't need that bit of kit, and it can be reduced to £138.89 at the time of me purchasing this kit. Obviously prices might change a little bit, I did buy this a while ago, but at least you know ballpark figure the kind of investment that you'll need into a piece of kit like this. So this is my handheld shooting rig for the foreseeable future. The handy thing about having the Rode mic attached to the side grip is that it frees up the space on top of the cage, so for future editions, so if I wanted, instead of using the top handle, I could remove that from the cage and put an external monitor on there, which is what I'm planning to do towards the back end of this year, because as we all know, LCD screens, especially the one on the EOS-R, isn't the biggest. It's not horrendous, it's decent, but I would like to have a bigger monitor on top of the cage so that I can make sure my focusing is absolutely on point, my exposure is perfect, and that I don't miss anything when I'm shooting. So let me know in the comments below if you've got a SmallRig Cage set up, how you found it, what accessories do you find are absolutely essential and which do you think aren't really needed, and let me know if you've had any issues with them. So far the quality of this kit is absolutely fantastic, it's solid, I've had no problems with any of the fixings or anything like that. It all fits great, and as it should. So if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and like I mentioned before, we've hit that 100 subscriber threshold. Let's keep moving forward, keep making great videos to get it to more people. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.